Hey, this is Lee. I want to do a quick video today about, are you spiritually fit or spiritually flabby? And a few years ago, I worked in a factory, and there was a guy there that was an upper management person that looked good. So one day I asked him, I said, how did you get so fit and trim? And you look successful, prosperous. And he said, I get up at 4 in the morning every day and I run 5 miles, 7 days a week. And I thought, beesh. So this guy looked like this. He was fit, trim, he looked good. He was there. Well, immediately I started feeling like this. Yeah, I have arthritis, so I couldn't get out and run 5 miles a day. I'm not fat, but I'm happily fluffy. Believe it right there. But after a little bit, the Lord taught me a lesson in this, and I hadn't even thought about it. And yeah, the Lord brought this back to my attention and asked me, are you spiritually fit or spiritually flabby? And I thought to myself, well. So then, right then, when that thought hit my mind, I immediately felt like this spiritually. Yeah. So I started working harder at reading the Bible, studying, preaching the gospel, teaching, singing, doing the things that God would want me to. And I worked hard at it. And I always remembered this guy because he helped me remind me that I need to be spiritually fit in what God had called me to. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the scriptures in 1 Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that's in thee, which was given thee by the presbytery by laying on of hands, by prophecy with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all, so people can see. Take heed unto thyself and unto doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So what I started doing is I started praying harder, digging into the Word, going out in the community. I started going places, and the harder I worked at it, the Lord rewarded me for that. So I was getting the benefits, as this guy was getting the benefits for running 5 miles a day. Spiritually, I was getting the same benefits, and I was growing in ministry. And that's how I ended up overseas and doing all this missionary work and preaching revival all over the United States. I did this because I was up early and I was studying in the Word. And today we have so many lazy Christians that's just laying on a couch. You're probably laying on a couch now when I'm doing this. Well, get up and get busy in the Lord. Laying around all day is not going to do anybody any good. Reading a few chapters in the Bible is not benefiting anybody. Just reading it and then going on with your day and picking up the remote and doing this is not doing your calling. You're not answering your call. So, do you want to be physically, or not physically, do you want to be spiritually fit or spiritually flabby? See, Satan's trying to fight me. He doesn't want me to teach this message. Are you meditating on the Word? Are you neglecting the gift that God gave you? You can't just lay around and expect to be spiritually strong when you're not doing it. You can play the part and you can make people think that you're holy, but if you're not out in churches and out in the community and out doing your part to teach and answer your call, then you're failing. And if we're failing and we're not doing that, then we basically look like this on a spiritual level. That's it. That's where we've ended up. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention, do this video, and show you that there is a better way. Get up and study in the Word. Get out and visit. Get out there and do something for the Lord. Answer your call. Don't neglect the gifts that's in you. And you'll be strong. If you honestly pour something into your faith, you're going to benefit from it. That's how I ended up across Europe, down in the Middle East. That's how I ended up from California to Maine, and from Minnesota to Alabama, Florida, and every place, Texas. I got there by working hard at it. If you're lazy spiritually, then you're going to benefit the rewards of being lazy. And the rewards is spiritual flabby. And there's a little humor, but that's what I'm trying to get this to you and doing it in a way so that you don't think, Lee thinks I'm fat. Well, no, I don't think that at all. But I think spiritually there's a lot of people out there that are chubby, and they need to get to work. You're lazy, and you need to get up and get busy. And you can do this. You can be spiritually strong and firm and in the Word. See, here's the thing, just before I close. The reason that Satan will help us be lazy is because he knows that if we are, we'll spiritually die. So my question is, are you spiritually dying? Have you neglected the gift that's in thee, which was given thee by prophecy and the laying on of the hands of the presbytery? Are you ministering? Are you out there doing? Or are you right now just laying back and not doing anything? We got to get busy, and we don't want to end up flabby. We want to end up spiritually strong. I love you with all my heart. Get up, go to church, get in your community. If you're just not even in your community, then you're not doing anybody any good. Get out there and get busy, and stop hiding out, being lazy, and eating spiritual bonbons and Reese cups and getting fat. Get up and get busy. I love you, no matter who you are in the world or where you're at. We've got work to do, and we have little time to do it in. Spiritually flabby. We need to fix it, and we need to get busy. I love you with all my heart. Be blessed in Jesus' name. Flabby. Bye.